Atlanta. 61 people in Georgia have been charged with racketeering following a long-running state investigation into protests against the Atlanta area's police and firefighter training facility, which critics call Police City. In the sweeping indictment, prosecutors allege the defendants are militant anarchists who support a violent movement that traces prosecutors to widespread racial justice protests in 2020. The August 29 indictment under the state's racketeering law, also known as the RICO law, was released Tuesday by Fulton County officials and was filed by Attorney General Chris Carr. The Stop Police City effort has been going on for over 2 years and at times has escalated into vandalism and violence. The majority of those accused were already facing charges stemming from their alleged participation in the movement. More than 36 people are facing domestic terrorism charges in connection with the violent protests. 3 leaders of the bail fund were accused of money laundering, and 3 activists were charged with felony threats after authorities said they were distributing leaflets calling a state policer for his involvement in the fatal of an environmental protester in Woods. Prosecutors made multiple allegations when linking the defendants to the alleged conspiracy. This includes everything from possession of a fire accelerator throwing Molotov cocktails at police officers to reimbursement for glue and food activists who camped for months in the woods near the construction site. Activists spearheading ongoing referendum effort against the project immediately denounced accusations and called them anti-democratic. Chris Carr may seek use prosecutors' power to advance governorship campaign and silence freedom of speech. But threats will not silence determination stand up for future community. City. The Police City Vote Coalition said protests against the training center escalated after the fatal of 26-year-old protester Manuel Esteban Paez Terán, known as Tortuguita. In January, the Georgia Bureau of Investigation said state troops opened fire in self-defense after Paez Terán opened fire on them while clearing protesters from the wooded area near the proposed facility. But the soldiers involved were not wearing body cameras, and activists questioned the official narrative. Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens. Others say the 85-acre $90 million facility will replace inadequate educational facilities, help address challenges in hiring, retaining police officers, which have worsened in the wake of nationwide protests against police brutality, racial injustice. Demonstrations erupted after the police of George Floyd Minneapolis May 2020 and the police of Rayshard Brooks Atlanta June 2020. These events took place months before the proposed training center was made public. Numerous cases of violence and vandalism have been associated with the decentralized Stop Police City movement. A police car was set on fire during a protest